Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the notion of Thais, quote unquote, flouting the law. I thought of making this video after seeing a comment on one of our recent videos, quoting directly, going back to one of your earlier videos where you asked why Farang feel they have to behave badly here, although the misdoing quoted, in my opinion, was relatively trivial. I made the comment that foreigners see all around them Thais flouting the law, so it's no wonder they feel they can do the same. Hey, it's the Thais country. I really have always hated this response from foreigners. Well, the Thais do whatever they want. Yeah, it's their country. You know, I mean, what is that? Then second to that, you don't even know what the law is. The things that the Thais are allowed to do that's an inherent Thai liberty, for example, selling street food is a perfect example. I've heard for years, I've been here 16 years, I don't think a year's gone by, I haven't heard this 3 times out of every year that, well, why do the Thais get to go out and just sell food on the streets and foreigners can't do that? Because it's their country. That's one of their rights as a Thai, to go out and make their living however they see fit. They're not flouting the law. There are laws on you as a foreigner because you're not from here. You're not inherently part of this nation. You know, and I don't mean to get so upset about this, and I kind of understand where this comes from, but yeah, and I also get that when you know, driving around Thailand, I get it. You watch Thais drive and the way driving works here, and as a Westerner, that can seem very foreign and that they just don't care about the rules. Well, first of all, there are more guidelines than rules when you're driving around Thailand, and as one person who rather brilliantly summed it up when we were driving around once. It was this guy I was helping with something. I think we were doing a visa for him or something. I was in the back of a cab with him. And he said, you know, he'd only been here like a week. He said, you know, one thing I can say about the Thais when driving is unlike in the West where they follow rules, the Thais just aim to miss each other. And I was like, man, that is a good observation. That is exactly what they're doing. But this whole notion that the Thais are running around flouting the law and therefore the foreigners have license to just ignore it as well is nonsense. Okay, you know, the laws as they pertain to Thais are not the same as they pertain to foreigners. That's just an inherent fact of being in Thailand. If you don't like it, quite honestly, leave. You know, I don't know what to say other than that. Because the Thais aren't flouting the law in the vast majority of circumstances. It's just there's a different set of rules that pertain to the people that are actually from here than those who transplant themselves and come here from abroad. So, I mean, that's my point when it comes to this. Again, I don't mean to get overly passionate about it, but it just seems silly, and it's it's almost kind of a colonialist attitude, if anything. You know, well, these folks don't even know how to live in a civilized manner and obey the laws, and so why should we? That's just, you know, just stop. Just stop with that. No, that's not helping anybody.